Yo. Happy Easter. Yes, that's me, Michael. Thank you so much for joining in. Today's obviously a special day, Easter, Saturday, tomorrow big day, and Monday big day as well. Tomorrow there's going to be loads of food, probably too much. We don't need as much food, but we're going to eat it anyhow. That's what we're going to do. But this life isn't about that. This life is about sort of things that I want to tell you about. Obviously, first of all, as I said in the description, happy Easter. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're spending some time with family, stopping from the rush. I was hoping it to stop as well, but I just keeps at it. So that's one thing. Second thing is I want to show you parcels. I wanted to show you initially multiple parcels, but I just want to show you one parcel that I got yesterday, I think, from Poland, from my cousin. And apparently what we've got in this is socks. So she sent me some socks. So thank you so much, darling. Thank you so much, Anya. This is for you. I love you forever. And I've got 2 pair of socks from a company called Marlin, I think that's what it is, marlin.pl. So if you're familiar with that, great. If you ever sort of seen them. So they are like fantastically looking socks. One is with banana. I don't know what the size is. 40, 45. So they're going to be probably stretchy, I would imagine. Yes, exactly. So that's one banana. And another one, I think it's Jamaica. That's what it's supposed to be. I think it's Jamaica. So Anya, thank you so much. Marlin PL is where these are from. So if you are from Poland or whatever, you can buy them online. Go and check them out. They're cool looking socks. I like them. What's important about socks, and I'll show you something as well, is this bit. If this bit doesn't work, the sock sucks. So you have to always make sure that you check that. And if it's like nice, that if it's to your specification, because maybe you've got a very big, bulky calves and you cannot actually put any socks on. So maybe you have to do that. So I'll link them up in the description and the comments later on, because I haven't got time. Peter, hello, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well, my friend. So these were socks from a company called Marlin. Now there are some socks from a company called Dot Socks. You may be familiar with them through my sort of Facebooking and sort of ads that we're going to be placing soon on them. But these are the sock and a company also from Poland where they actually have got sort of different designs. Probably have got right now hundreds of designs here in my studio lying about, which my wife is absolutely thrilled because of that. Hello, James. How are you doing? I'm sure, James, there is some Texas socks as well, so I'm sure about that. So yes, sock is one of the things I want to show you, but there are far more important things that's happening right now in terms of products for Men's Finest. So I don't know if you've noticed, but there is loads more items right now available on mensfinest.co.uk. And it's because of all of them. All of those things that you can see here, all of those pocket squares, they've been crafted, sort of handmade, unbelievable work, and they are sort of different designs. Obviously, all of them are from mensfinest.co.uk, and you can sort of see our little sort of signature at the bottom. But it's basically that. So it's silk satin, very nice silk satin. There is like different colours and different sort of designs. I mean, it's kind of similar design, but it's been kept into sort of slightly different vibes. So there is something for everyone here. Pavel, hello. I like your socks. What's your sock game? I've actually posted, Pavel, that comment on both LinkedIn and I think Facebook as well. Like, what do you do with your socks? And that's a very important question because Actually, I've done something else today. I used my perfect deep voice to talk and record my podcast. So there is podcast episode 9 is going to be out on Monday, so 2 days time, where I'm going to be talking about lots of things I'm doing with my voice. And one of those things is not only podcast, but of course is the new thing called Alexa Skill. And a friend of mine, Tom, who's been amazing so far, I've been on his podcast, we talked a lot. He right now gave me access to his Udemy course about Alexa Skill and Alexa Echo voice-driven thing in general. I'm actually talking about that in lengths, sort of add my podcast number 9, which is coming out this Monday. But briefly, if you don't know what Alexa Skill is or flash briefing, you should definitely sort of Google that and make sure you understand, because that's the new technology. That's where lots of focus is going to be on for the next, I think, few years. Like, imagine this. You are walking around the house and you're saying, Alexa, start my car. Alexa, ring Bob and tell him about this, or text Bob and tell him about that. Alexa, move my 9:30 meeting to 10:30 and email all the can you imagine how powerful that is? You're going to be walking around a house and telling, your machine, your robots about what they're supposed to do. And I think that's going to be amazing. Like, if you think about where that's going to take us, like how quickly things are going to be moving because of that. It's amazing. So my podcast episode is all about that. And of course, because I had Tom as my close friends, and he showed me the Udemy course that he created, I've actually had an access to this, and I've created the whole Alexa Skill for men's fashion. So I've recorded 7 episodes today, which was exhausting, but we managed to do that. So they're going to be up on Alexa and on Echo very, very soon. So for instance, if you wake up in the morning and you ask your Alexa, what's my fashion tip of the day? What's my news today? Or whatever the thing is that we're going to figure out. It's going to say, there is a fashion tip from Michael, and then I'm going to be talking to you using my sort of pre-recorded messages about style tips, probably around between 30 seconds and a minute. So it's unbelievable what how excited I am for that. So wait for that. Pavel is saying, I use socks as my hallmarks. Okay, I can't see, it's too far. It makes me memorable. I think that's one way to do it. I actually, one of the sort of flash briefing I said about socks and men's style in general was that more men should push themselves out of that sort of comfort zone of black and navy and sort of blue and safe, to more maybe adding a tiny bit of color to it, tiny bit of pop. So I think, Pavel, you were barking the right tree. Same as Pocket Square, Pavel says, and it's exactly that. I mean, colourful Pocket Square. Pavel, if I can ask you for one thing, go right now to mensfinest.co.uk and check out those Pocket Squares. Let me know if you like any of them, and I'm sure we can make this possible for you. Somehow we can figure out how to get that to you at the sort of the lowest price we can go for. So if any of you watching this, go to mensfinest.co.uk. We're going to sell them out. We're going to run out of them at some point. It's going to be, I reckon, within a month, we're not going to have any for sale, because at the moment we are sort of pacing at that rate. So I think if you want one, you better be quick. James is saying, not a fan of Alexa. I'm going to come to that. Modern and future technology scares me. I'm still running on VHS tapes, DVDs and CDs. Yes, James, on that point, I don't like Alexa. I don't like the fact that you're going to have a hub. Like, Alexa's been out, or Echo's been out for, few months now? A couple of years, probably, right? And I still haven't got one. Now, that's weird, right? And I'm all of a sudden talking about this Echo and Alexa and also. I don't like the fact that something constantly monitors what I'm saying. Like, it waits for that wake-up call. It waits for you to say, Alexa, so then it actually can sort of do something, right? And it must continuously monitor what you say. Like, that's not right. Surely that's not something what you want. Surely that's invading your privacy, right? But guess what? I think we're going that way anyhow. Like, more and more stuff's going to be smart. More and more stuff's going to go into that realm of you're not even pressing a button anymore. You just talk to it. Like, it's coming. So whether we like it or not, whether we like self-driving cars or not, they come in because they're more efficient. Voice is more efficient than typing. MP3 files are more efficient than Wave. I don't know. Streaming online is more efficient than going to a store, renting a DVD, drive back home, and then play it. Like, it's, we're gonna have to go that way. We will go that way. There's no other way. And I'm not a huge fan of that James either, so don't worry. But I think it's inevitable. It's going to happen. So we may as well just accept it. Robert is saying, Michael, do you design and make suit? Yes, is the quick answer. And I always say, Robert, you probably understand this. It's so important to have a suit that it fits you properly. So if you put on a shirt made to measure, and then you go and put a suit on and it's also made to measure, like, it needs to feel right. It needs, you have to start or stop thinking about, how comfortable that suit is, and it pulls, and the suit needs to be like a second skin. When you put a suit on and it's made to measure, and you're like, oh, this is something that I never felt before. Okay. And you forget about it. You forget that you can actually start doing your thing. That's amazing. That, to me, is the job well done. And I think I wish that on all of you who are thinking and who are sort of on the fence where it comes to made to measure stuff, I'm completely convinced right now that this is what you need. This is what we need. Like, all of my shirts that I have still, I mean, I've got like 6 made to measure shirts right now. I don't use any others. Like, it's just insane how easily and briefly I was able to sort of do that switch. Right, I need to grab my. Oh, I thought I had my water here. Right, I'm back. I need to drink my water. Right. Yes, Robert. What else? Pavel. Michael, what do you think about wearing 2 different socks? It's a fad. It's a trend. It's going to pass. Let's not worry about this. It's like anything else. Someone has put 2 different socks on, and all of a sudden that's a trend. A few Instagrammers probably done it, and all of a sudden it's a thing. It's going to pass. It's not classic. We all interested in style and classic, something that you can wear 5 years from now. Like, are you going to be wearing 2 different socks 5 years from now? I don't think so. Are you going to be cutting your hair, mohawk style these days where you used to do that 10 years? We're going for classics, right? So definitely wearing 2 different socks is just an okay trend. Casually, you can do whatever you want. You can go sockless, but when you come down to sort of wearing things at a more sort of classic level, where you have to wear a suit or maybe smart casual, I would just go for good socks. I would go for funny socks or socks with, whatever dots on them, right? But I wouldn't actually go 2 different socks. It's borderline okay. Pavel's asking, I'm looking forward to your store in Poland. Pavel, if you need anything, we ship worldwide for free. So if you think that there is something stopping you from ordering right now, you're wrong, because you can just see all of our products online as they are, and you just order them, and we ship it for free. So it doesn't cost you anything whether I've got a store or not. It's the same. So you can order 3, send 2 back. Like, doesn't matter. Robert is saying your shop in Warsaw is needed. I think there is too many stores. I think we're going to be definitely exploring online. That's what we're good at. But obviously, made to measure stuff, we're definitely going to be visiting countries and towns. We're going to have some visits in Russia and in other parts of the world, in Poland, of course, and maybe Scandinavian countries as well. to sort of mate to measure clients are there. So we're going to go and measure them there. So if you are anywhere in the world, for that matter, if you think that you need a made to measure suit and we can help you somehow, let me know and we can sort of figure out the date. Pavel, thank you so much for being here. Let us know what you do also for the Easter. Machi, hello. Let me know what you're up to, whether you still helping your wives or your significant others to sort of cook or do whatever else, or you finished with that, or you completely right now sit on the couch and watch Netflix or whatever else. I'm actually planning on watching some Netflix today, I think, or some other iTunes or whatever else movie we can find with the wife. So as soon as I finish with this, and as soon as I finish showing you products and things like that, I think I'm going to be moving onto my couch, Netflix on, it's going to be good. James is asking, my haircut change due to going bald. Okay, socks are grey, black cotton something fancy. No mix match. Like shoes, only thing to mix is the tie pocket square. Yeah, I like that. I think I absolutely agree with that. I mean, going bald is, as you can see, kind of foreign to me. But it's not to brag, but it's just to say that you've got no control over it. I have got no control over it. Like my hair grow and I don't go bald. So it's fine. But if you do, like, you have to embrace it. There is so many people. I think there's like statistics of like 40% people going bald before 40 or before 50 or something like that. So the statistics are online. So you just have to embrace it and just do what you can, and you can still sort of have different sort of trims and how you shave it and whatever else. So just embrace it, I would say. Hello, superb light, Machi, thank you. So there is one ring light here, and there is obviously contra light from here, as you can tell on my face. Pablo is saying, I watch you live to look in the best in Easter. I watch you live to look in the best in Easter. Yeah, well, I can see, Pavel, from your profile picture that you were in some sort of suit and a shirt and a tie, I think. So I believe you are a stylish gent anyhow, so well done. If you think that any of your friends or anyone in your network should actually start wearing socks that are more colourful, share this live with them, because if they go to mensfinest.co.uk, they're going to be able to buy those dot socks. And again, we ship them for free from UK. Just go and check them out. If you like a particular type, because we will do like 3 types, business, casual, or funky style, then we're going to be sort of shipping these for free from the UK to wherever you are in the world. So if you think of that, a friend of you, a dad, a cousin, sister, boyfriend needs sock game upgrading, send him to mensfinest.co.uk, will you? And obviously share that live with them, because they need to see this. James is saying, David Trent, Doctor Who. David Tennant, Doctor Who, okay. Yes, bow tie guy, right? So that's good. Finished clearing the garden and made the kitchen shine. Very good, Machi. I'm sure everyone is proud of you, including me. Had a drink going early to bed. Okay, good, great. I think define early, yes. Anya, I've already mentioned you like 15 times on this live. Where have you been, darling? Thank you so much for these. We were saying previously when you were not here that these are available. Ania, dzięki bardzo. Doszły, piękne, dziękuję. Should we actually do I'm in competition mood right now, right? If you maybe, let's do competitions. These are the socks that maybe we should sort of do competition about. What do you think? Would you wear these? These are kind of funky socks. Would you wear them? Who would want to win those? We have to start doing competitions. I've got too much stuff to give away. Like, you know this because probably you've watched I don't know whether you've watched it or not, but there was what was it? There was a review that I did. That was not long ago. That was maybe 2 3 days ago about this brand. I'll show you that now. So this brand is called Tapered Menswear. So right now I've got 2 shirts from Jay, and when you've sort of seen this review of mine, you would also notice that I can actually look there, right? So I can look there, so as if I'm watching this. What was it? Was it there? No, it's there. No, it doesn't matter. Right. Okay. So basically, I had 2 shirts, and you can see that review of me sort of going through it. And those 2 shirts that I've got, I still have got them somewhere, and I need to give them away because I'm not going to be wearing them. But they are actually good shirts. Like, they are stretchy, so if you've got bigger arms, or if you kind of dude that doesn't like to wear shirts that often, because maybe it constricts you and it, constrict your movement. Maybe you should think about sort of going for tapered menswear. And I've obviously, all the links are there. You can sort of find them. It's taperedmenswear.com. But I think it's a useful product, and and I said that on my review as well. I think Jay is into something here because he found a product that I think lots of gym goers are going to struggle with. Because if you're a gym goer, normal cotton shirt is just kind of bullshit, and you still want to show your physique. You want to show how big your arms are and a big chest you've built, and you can't because that sort of restricts you. So you have to go for bigger shirt, and that company, Tapered Menswear, is actually allowing you to sort of try it and wear it and see how it goes. So this is the sort of shirt that I've tried. So I've tried black. I didn't try navy because they were the same sizes, but they were too short, and I don't feel uncomfortable in shirts. So I'm kind of okay. I haven't got a big chest, haven't got big arms, so it's not a problem to me. But if you are a sort of a big guy with a big chest, I think that's something for you. Pavel was saying that would wear yellow one. Right, Pavel, if you buy anything from our shop now, these days, tomorrow, I'm going to ship them for free to you as well as a bonus. So, Pavel, if you are buying anything from Men's Finest, let me know and I'll ship these for free. James is saying, yes, I would wear them at the lodge and make everyone jealous. James, same to you. I know we spoke about you getting anything from us, but it's a process. If you think that there is any products that interest you on our website, let me know, and I'm sure we can sort of figure out the price. And if you do buy anything, we'll ship some of the socks as well from Merlin to you if that's what you want. So we can do that. So guys, if you think that any of those socks, any of the pocket square that I showed you, any of the products that we are selling currently on Men's Finest are any use to any of you guys, then obviously let me know, in the comments below. Right, okay. Who else is in the house? I don't know. Machi says, recommended tapered to my friend. Great. I mean, I've got no financial provisions from that. I just, friend of mine, Jay, sort of emailed me and said, why, could I, is this going to be okay if I'm going to send you a couple of my shirts for you to review them? I was like, fine. What are they? So he showed me the website. I checked them out. They were good enough. I was like, fine, let's just do this, So I've got no financial benefits from that. I'm just telling you, very often when I'm doing reviews, like, I'm telling you what's working for me and what's right. And if the product isn't great or is not something that I wanted, I'm not going to say buy it. Machi's saying he has his jacked and has lots of presentations. Yes, so if he buys anything, I'm sure you should let us know, and you should let Jay know and let me know if if that's the case, that he bought anything. So that'd be great. Right, who else have we got in the house? Let me know what you're doing this Saturday, Easter Saturday 2018. Yes, what's happening? So I've got the setup that I've got here is obviously the ring light. that I eventually have to get rid of, probably, which is going to be a shame, but that's okay. And then I've got side light that it's sort of shining here, and I've got another light in the back that is like not lit. Where is it? It's there, right? That is not lit, that we use for, a third light that goes onto a product sort of table that is over there. So, little studio setup. Thanks, Michael. Have a great day. I've got some family Easter stuff I need to finish. Best wishes, James. I love you. Thank you so much for being around, man. Brilliant. Okay, guys, let me know if you need anything else. Any sort of advice or style tips, anything that you need right now that's burning your mind, that you think like, oh, I need to ask something about this or about that. Have you got anything that you've been thinking about, what goes with what, or you're not sure what to wear on a date or not to wear for the business casual? Let me know as well here in the comments. We can have a chat whilst I'm still here, because I've got probably another 5 minutes and then we have to disappear. You've probably also seen some of other sort of stuff that's been going on Men's Finest. We've what we're going to do as well. We're going to do lots of ads. So if you are a Facebook friend or friend of our or a friend of our web page, like a business page on Facebook, you're probably going to see lots more ads coming your way. But it's going to be ads more to do with not actually sort of go buy this product, but it's more like an advice kind of ads. We're working on that, so that's going to be great for you guys as well, to sort of get more advice, free advice. So that's good. Machi is asking, Michael, what is with the colourful socks? I see them more and more on people. What do you mean? We've been just chatting about this, Machi, for the last 20 minutes. There is two companies. One is called Dot Socks, the one that you can find on our website. They are them, Dot Socks, I think they .com. So that's them. And obviously the other sock company that Anya sent me, Anya, dzięki bardzo, is this company from Poland that also sells socks. Yeah, I mean, colourful socks are legit, my friend. I think they are in. They're not going anywhere. Make sure you wear two of the same kind. That's super important. But apart from that, everything is cool. Basic causations. I'm basic dude when it comes to fashion. But I'm sure you can wear some colourful socks, the same as you can wear a nice tie, or you appreciate nice pocket square, right? So you don't have to go all colourful sort of pink suit. In fact, you shouldn't go all colourful pink suit. I think you should stay within that sort of calm and nice and okay vibe, So if you are navy suit guy with a white shirt, make sure you always wear a pocket square. Make sure you always have got a nice sort of tied tie, four in hand and things like that. Yes, make sure your shirt fits you properly, that your collar stays and doesn't actually move about, that, the collar is down and it's underneath. Like, there are so many things you have to look into when you actually start sort of pinning down those little details with classic menswear. Like, is your shirt sticking out an inch, from your sleeves of your jacket? Is your collar always underneath your jacket? Like things like tiny little things that make you sort of style go from 8 to 9 to eventually 10 out of 10, so that's what you have to. And socks are part of this game, socks, shirt stays, I'm a big fan of shirt stays, those things that you attach from your shirt to your sock. You've probably seen me doing the review of, but I'm a big fan of them, and they are also part of that moving from 9 to 10, because they give you a lot more sort of flexibility when you don't wear a belt, or you don't want to have muffin top from your shirt, that kind of thing. Don't be late, Mache. Never be late. Good. Please share that or tag someone who needs to see those socks, those colourful socks that we talked about here on this live, and once again, happy Easter. I will be disappearing right now, So if you've got any more questions, just let us know in the comments down below. We can obviously answer them as and when this live finishes. So thank you so much for sticking about. Ania, dzięki jeszcze raz za skarpetki, super. And for all of you who are here and still here, go and watch some movie or relax and chill. Right. Stay stylish. Ciao.